all I know is we said hello and your eyes look like coming home. Who writes that? Me, my fears, my hopes and dreams. I just like hanging out with you now. Happy birthday to you. It's so painful. Oh my goodness.
And it goes a little something like
you all summer and after I'll keep you all.
Losing him was blue like I never known. Missing him was dark grey all alone. Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met. But loving him was red, burning red. Hi guys, welcome to my review Lifestyle and Academia channel. My name is Agapé, like the love. If you're new here, this is a safe space. Welcome. But this is not a safe space if you're Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, this is the third time I'm saying this, but I want to reiterate that if you're Jake Gyllenhaal and you go by the name Jake Gyllenhaal and you dated Taylor Swift in 2010 for 3 months, then this is not a safe space for you, because this is a safe space for people that despise you. It's true. No, but as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be listening to the songs that are not the vault songs, the songs that we know already. But the thing is, I love my good sis Taylor Swift, but there's just way too many songs and I didn't want to pick a few. And the thing is, I was going to pick like my favorite ones and then listen to them, but that's just not what we do over here. It's democracy. So I'm going to play snippets of each song. I'm going to react to it fully, but I won't post all of it because it's quite frankly 8 a.m. and if I'm being very honest with you guys, I haven't slept. So like, I woke up at 8 a.m. yesterday and I haven't slept because I knew if I was going to fall asleep, I was going to be able to wake up for 5 to react to the album. So we're not going to do all of that, but if you want to know my thoughts and feelings and opinions, then you can follow me on social media and I'll be able to freely give those to you. But in the meantime, you will get the snippets. But thank you guys so much for watching. Continue to watch. If you want to do all of those, like, subscribe, comment, all of those lovely things. Please tell me what your favorite song like after Taylor did a re-recording, which one hits differently. I know people are talking, I can hear the streets talking about Girl at Home, and apparently it's very different. So I don't know what to say, but let's just get into the video. Yeah. No, you lot don't understand State of Grace. State of Grace, not many girls are singing State of Grace. Like, that's one of the best songs ever written. One of the best opening. Like, I feel like the better opening is probably Only the One. Because State of Grace, the lyrics, no one is seeing her. Oh my goodness. Her voice sounds so different. It sounds so mature. I don't know, it's something very poetic about Taylor re-recording these, and like, even though these are feelings and thoughts that she's had 11 years ago, the way she says it, man, like, this must be a lot of therapy. Like, it must be very therapeutic to go back to feelings and thoughts that you've had and knowing that you're not in that same place anymore. Like, I don't know, there's something about that, man. There's something about that. My favorite lines, and I'll never be the same. This is the state of grace. This is the worthwhile fight. Love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right. No, because somebody can recite that to me and I will fall on my knees and ask them to marry me. No, because and I never saw you coming and I'll never be the same. We see that idea all throughout this album, right? About, we see it in the monologue that Taylor does before I Knew You Were Trouble video, about talking about how, like, she really, after that relationship, she really changed, right? And it's like, I didn't see you coming, like, wow. But then it's also like, damn, I didn't see you coming. And the shift that how you would change me, and how you would lower my self-esteem, and how you would shatter me and break me. And those 3 months just Like, how could 3 months inspire such heartache and turmoil? You know, you really have to be a menace in society to cause so much chaos in 3 months. Like, I'm sorry, you really need to be, because what? Mosaic broken hearts. Name an artist, name a song that just twin. Mosaic broken hearts. No. That line to me is just, so you were never a saint and I loved in shades of wrong. No. Pause, cut the cameras very quickly. Oh my goodness, that song, you guys, you don't understand.
I'll keep.
No, because guys, a new Maserati down a dead end street, basically this is a crash. But I also love the fact that, like, one of my friends just commented on my video, right, and she was talking about how beautiful it must be for Taylor to know that, like, she wanted a relationship and the love to be red, burning red, and now it's golden, and that what we hear in, like, afterglow, right, but how she wanted this fiery love and wanted everything to be confusing and tumultuous and passionate and all of that stuff. But love is warm, and love is waking up on New Year's Day and cleaning up the house after you've had guests over, and love is warm, and love is calm, and love is patient, and it's peaceful, you know. It's very beautiful seeing the transition and hearing it in her adult voice, almost proving herself wrong. No. The real ones know I love the song so much, but the real ones know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Fifth Harmony. They did a cover of the song, you know, and I actually really appreciate the cover because it made me realize how beautiful the song is, because it's so upbeat. You don't actually, touching him was like realizing all you ever wanted was right there in front of you. Memorizing him was as easy as knowing all the words to your own favorite song. No, because you lot don't deep that those lyrics are very heartfelt, because it's so upbeat, man. So sometimes it's nice to listen to covers because it, like, puts it into perspective, because wow. You see, stuff like that, because basically ended up moving on. She moved on. We love her 180. Because it was treacherous. Like, one thing about her, she didn't lie because she knew it was treacherous. It was treacherous. Oh my gosh. No, because you guys don't understand how this song took the world by storm. Like, this song said, guys, I'm here, I'm a pop girl, like, I know I do country, but I do pop too. Like, this song had a chokehold on everybody and all the generations, because I also knew you were trouble when you walked in, you know. Oh my gosh. That idea, right? You know this is bad for you, but obviously when something's bad for you, you're gonna be like, I'm going to welcome it in. But it's almost that idea of like, nah, like, you warned yourself, like, I knew this, you know, I knew this, I knew better, but I chose against it. Sheesh. You see, this is funny because I can't listen to All Too Well on its own these days, because we have the 10-minute version. All Too Well on its own feels like an incomplete story, because there's so much detail in the 10-minute version. In the relationship, we really get to see, like, we get to grasp it all, you know, that the short version feels incomplete. Like, it just does, you know, it just does. No, because this could have all been avoided, hey, had he, I'm gonna cry, this could have all been avoided had he given her damn scarf back. but you had to keep it here because it reminded you of innocent and it smelled like her. You couldn't get rid of it because you remembered all. No, this could have been avoided. But you keep my old scarf. I think, no, this song is a lot, you know. The song is a lot, and I always thought the beautiful thing about the song, when I always thought about it, it was like, it was there, you were there, I remember it. Like, she was trying to convince him within the whole song that, like, convince him and convince herself that what she felt was real, that she was in, that we were both, we were there, you were there, I was there, like, we were both in this relationship. So why does it feel like I'm the one who's carrying the brunt of it? Oh no, that's very painful. How did she, like, qualify my existence? Happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time, and also at their poor, because, like, we are broke, you know. Do you guys remember when Taylor Swift created a number? Because let's not lie, 22 was irrelevant before Taylor Swift made 22. Like, you lot weren't excited about your 22nd birthdays like that. It was 21, 23 maybe, 23 is pushing it, but 22, nobody was checking for 22 until Taylor Swift made that song. Let's not lie, like, let's not lie about that, because she invented 22 ceased to exist. Like, before Taylor released this in November, it was 21, 23, like 22 ceased to exist, you know. Wow. I almost do is very, it reminds me of Alessia Cara's You Let Me Down, right? Because it's this idea, the only way I can describe it is almost like, you know, you want to send a message and then you don't send the message. And to me, it's the most frustrating thing, because, like, just send the message, but it's like you're going to, but you don't. And all those things, I feel like all the things adding up to you wanting to do it, they become null and void because you eventually don't do what you said you were going to do. So it's like, if I wish I could run to you, and I hope that you know that every time I don't, I almost do. But, like, they don't know that. So the song is so frustrating, but because it's so frustrating, I love it so much. Yeah, so in Alessia Cara's You Let Me Down, is literally the same thing, where it's like, cover words I wanted to say with some small talk, and I'll tear up and I'll hang up before I say I love you, but you let me down. But it's this idea, but at least with Alessia Cara, she calls them, but she does small talk before she ends up before she gives herself the chance to say what she ends up wanting to say. Taylor doesn't even call. Taylor says, I'm not gonna call. Bear jokes are nuts. What? No, guys, this was Taylor Swift sort of letting the country people know that, sorry guys, I'm not gonna be here forever, you know, I'm going where the money's at. No, because we called it up again last night. This time, I'm telling you, there were girls who would sing the song and then get back with their man, and I'm like, if you're gonna sing Taylor's, my alarm, if you're gonna sing Taylor's song, let's at least pull through, you know. Let's at least fulfill our promise. Don't actually get back with him after you pouring your heart out saying you won't. Let's be real, you know. Let's be real.
I mean, this is exhausting, you know, like, we're never getting back together. Like, ever.
This song did more for feminism than the suffragettes. Like, I'm sorry, suffragettes, like, I respect you lot, but we said we were never getting back together, so I don't know about that one. And I said no, because people always say too much about stay. You lot don't like having fun. If you don't like stay, that means you're boring, miserable. But Sorry, maybe that's a bit much, but I feel like it's true, because I've been loving you for quite some time, and you think that it's funny when I'm mad, but I think that it's best if we both stay. She doesn't even say twice, she says it 3 times. Stay, because you took some time to memorize me, my fears, my hopes and dreams. I just like hanging out with you. No, if you don't think that's nice, and you don't think that's eloquent enough, and you think it's too simple, the door is right there. No, the door isn't there. My window is there. The door is that way. Because people, no, not too much on stay slander. I can't. It's for the girls who like having a good time. But I think that it's best if we both stay.
Myself at your door, just like all those times before.
The last time, this is the last time I'm asking you this. Put my name at the top of your list. How do you mean you need to beg for some? It gives me the same vibes as finally you put my love on top. Why did I never clock that until now? Imagine begging somebody to prioritize you. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. No, that's terrible. Oh my goodness. No. This is the last time you tell me I've got it wrong. This is the last time I say it's been you all along. This is the last time I let you in my door. This is the last time I won't hurt you anymore. That song is for real people. If you don't like the last time, I need you to come back to me when you do. Holy ground, because tonight I want to dance for all that we've been through, but I don't want to dance if I'm not dancing with you. Tonight I want to dance like you were in this room. No, but I'm not gonna dance if I'm not dancing with you. Like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not. Holy ground. A beautiful tragic love affair, but it was also very short. No, let me know. No, because she expected me to get through this album, hey? Like it was nothing. Distance, fighting, oh. No. This song is for the sad girls, and I can understand if people skip it because they don't want to feel heartbroken, but the song is for the sad girls. The people who don't like this next song do not deserve to claim to like folklore. That is my opinion, but it's also facts, because you can't, because The Lucky One was one of Taylor Swift's most serious and first starts to writing about not being in an autobiographical sense, right? A lot of this album is very autobiographical. That's why The Lucky One stands out, because it isn't. When I remember listening to the song when I was 13, 14, I was like, in the angel city chasing fortune and fame, and the camera flashes make it look like a dream, and they'll tell you now you're the lucky one. I was like, this isn't about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is writing for the perspective of somebody else. You see, even me at 13, I knew. So we see this, and we see how it has evolved to Taylor Swift thinking about characters and thinking about these intricate details and intricate storylines, right? It starts from The Lucky One. It starts from her being like, this isn't about me, I'm going to write it from a different perspective. The Lucky One reminds me of the Last Great American Dynasty, because it puts everything together, so it's like someone else, and then you connect yourself to it. It's songwriting at its And also, I forgot, we get the iconic line, and they'll tell you that you're pretty, but you're so confused because you don't feel pretty, you just feel used, and all the young things line up to take your place. End of discussion.
This morning when I woke, I know something now I didn't before.
I just want to know, you better know, you better know, you better know. The song is one of Taylor Swift's, it's one of Taylor Swift's best collaborations, like by far. And all I know is we said hello and your eyes look like coming home. Who writes that? Your eyes look like coming home. I know it's everything. All I know is we held the door. You'll be mine and I'll be yours. Whose eyes look like coming home? No, that's just the most perfect description. Who's gonna see that? No, and Ed. Oh, Ed's voice. And open up the door for you. In my stomach is butterflies taking, making up for lost time, taking flight, making me feel like I just want to know you better. I don't think I deeped that lyric in a while, like making up for lost time, like they've been there waiting, you know, waiting, because my previous experiences have not wanted the butterflies to be. All I know is we said hello. Your eyes look like coming home. No, I'm sorry, that line is so iconic to me.
I just wanna know you better know. He didn't like it when I wore high heels, but I do.
Why didn't he let her wear high heels? You start to talk about your family, about the movies that your family watches every single Christmas, and I would talk about for the first time what's past is past. And you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. And you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny because he never did. And I've been spending the last 8 months. No, because Taylor Swift is hilarious. What do you mean? What do you mean she's not funny? Taylor Swift is hilarious. This is not even funny to me. Like, Taylor Swift is hilarious. But it also shows how, like, insecurities can mess you up. And if you think about the fact that their relationship is 3 months long, but she's saying, I've been spending the last 8 months. Because even after the relationship, she was still feeling like she was in turmoil. Can you see what people can do, mean people can do, and can cause you to doubt yourself? And when you're going to other relationships, start questioning why people treating you well. No, you see, when the real people are the people who turn up now is when on a Wednesday in a cafe I watched it begin again and the album ends, but the real ones know the next 3 songs, because the next 3 songs are some of my favorite songs she's ever done. First and foremost, it starts with this song. You should have been there, no. You should have burst through the door with that baby I'm right here smile. And it would have felt like a million little shining stars just aligned.
I would have been so happy.
The song, I want to ask you guys, I don't know if you've gotten this part in the video, but I wanted to ask, for me, the moment I knew always had a special part in my heart, because it encapsulated a moment in time when you realize that somebody doesn't choose you, that somebody decided to take the easy way out than to just face you, that somebody decided that you weren't worth an explanation, or you weren't worth a valid reason. And the song is, I think it's a little bit more heartbreaking because all too well is realizing that somebody didn't meet you where they said they would. But the moment I knew is being able to pinpoint the exact time when somebody said, nah. And I don't know, that's so devastating to me. Like, it's so devastating.
You said you
With no one to impress. And there was one thing missing, and that was the moment I knew. What do you do when the one who means the most to you is the one who didn't show? Happy birthday to you. It's so painful. Oh my goodness. No, because the first time I heard that song and I realized that it was her birthday and he didn't even show up, and he said he'd be there. And you called me later and you say, sorry I couldn't make it, and I say I'm sorry too. And that was the moment I knew. Oh my word. But I want to speak about Taylor's songwriting, and she's used this trick before, or this tactic about making us believe one thing and then flipping the narrative. She did it with the Last Great American Dynasty, about how, like, oh, this was the house that she bought, where she flipped it towards the end. And other songwriters do it too, but Taylor Swift does it in a way that's so, like, you're left captivated because you're left on the edge of your seat, right? And it makes it so much more heart-wrenching when you're like, flip, that was her birthday? You didn't make it to her birthday, and you said you were gonna, and it was her 21st and everybody's around and you hard. No. And the thing is, this is a song on the deluxe, so the girls don't know it like they should. Oh my word. I told myself don't get attached, but in my mind you're playing back, spinning faster than the train that took you. So this is when the feeling sinks in. I don't want to miss you like this. Come back, be here. This song means something so different to me now that I live in now that I live in the UK and my friends live in South Africa, because I think about it as like a long distance relationship with my friends. And this is falling in love in the cruelest way. This is falling for you, and you are worlds away. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. Taylor said long distance is not for me. Oh, I don't like this. That's when I'm with my boyfriend Joe. I'll go to London, I'll go to New York, I go to London, I go to New York. Do you see what I mean? Taylor Swift recognized that long distance is not for her. I respect. The girl at home is a pop song now. Girl sings so many lines. No, I told you, Taylor Swift said I'm a feminist. I'm sorry, like, you cannot cheat at me. You have a girl by the house. There's food at home. You have a girl at home. Don't look at me. I see you. Hey. And now you got me alone and I say, don't look at me. You've got a girl at home and everybody knows. No, please. I like that, to be honest, and I like that because it's like, had it not been just like her, like had someone not had cheated on me, Treacherous, I would have been like, let's go, let's do it. But no, I've been like that girl before, and that's not gonna happen to me. Let's listen to Ronan instead of Girls Acoustic. I love you, bestie, but we do not have the time. No. But we know Ronan, I'm not gonna do this. No, it's just gonna make me cry, you guys. No, I can't do this. But oh my goodness, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. How did I start this video and ended up crying as well? Like, no. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I have released a lot of Taylor content and there's still more to come this week. This is Tay week, like, this is Tay weekend because the content is just coming. But thank you guys so much for watching. As you guys can see, Taylor's one of my favorite artists, like, in the world. She's like top 2. So thank you guys so much for being along this journey with me. I released 2 other videos today. If you want to watch them, I'll plug them in the link below, and also put them in a pop-up over here so you guys can see that. But in the end, have a lovely weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.